but more important is to help those leaders make Ardyss International a real business for them. Now, the idea of a presidential pool is this: allowing you to share in revenues of the entire company. No matter if you're sideline, upline, downline from someone, if you qualify for the presidential pool, we take 1.5% of the monthly volume, the VP, and we split it between all presidents and higher that hit the qualifications that we are going to go over on this video. Now, all of this is in writing. This document is in your back office under Presidential Pool Policies. It's been in here since January 2009, so you can go in and review this as well. I'm going to go over an exact document that is in your back office. And what I want you to understand is as you become a president, and then an executive president, and then a diamond president, and a platinum president, of course, you're making all kinds of money. You're changing your life. You're changing other people's lives. This is an extra bonus. This is in addition to all the other great bonuses that Ardyss has. And this is something that we say, hey, when you want to step up your game, when you want to step up your business, this is an extra something we're going to reward you with. Now, participants, we want to explain to you exactly how do you participate in the presidential pool. The following ranks are entitled to participate if they comply with the requirements. That's president, executive president, diamond president, platinum president. The requirements: in order to qualify for this pool, you need to comply with the following rules. Qualify in your presidential rank with the points shown on the chart below, and we're going to go over that, with the 40% rule. Maintain the number of points and the 40% rule required each month during the quarter. Develop at least one personally sponsored manager A during the quarter. Now, let me go over these real quick. Qualify in your presidential rank with the points shown in the chart below. 40% rule applies. If you are a president, we say every month of the quarter. So if this January, February, March, if it's the first quarter of the year, you need to be qualified in your presidential rank and hit an additional 10,000 in volume. The 40% rule only applies to qualifying in your rank. The extra 10,000 that we ask presidents to do, the 40% rule does not apply. Executives, diamonds, and platinums, you have to do 20,000 more in volume than your original rank. 40% rule applies for you qualifying at your rank. The excess volume 40% rule does not apply. Develop at least one personally sponsored manager A during the quarter. It says it right here. Now, this says during the quarter. The manager A that you develop, you can enroll them. They can be placed anywhere in your downline. They don't have to stay front line. But this person only has to achieve the manager A position 1 month during the quarter. In other words, if I sponsor Bob and I help Bob become a manager A in January, Bob only had to be qualified and paid as a manager A in January. That's it. If he doesn't achieve that same rank or title in February or March, that's okay. I still met the qualification of developing one personally sponsored manager A during the quarter. So, hope that explains the qualifications. Now, you must qualify at the highest rank achieved during the last 12 months. Now, ranks start every year of your enrollment date. In case you advance to a higher presidential rank during the quarter, you will be paid on the lowest presidential rank. So let me explain this to you, what this means. Let's say it's January, and you hit president in January. And then in February, you become an executive. And then March, you become an executive or higher. You would be paid on the first quarter as a president at your lowest presidential rank. But now, since you have achieved a higher rank in the executive, the next quarter, for you to earn the presidential pool at all, you would need to maintain your highest rank or higher each month. In other words, in that example, January you're president, February you're executive, March you're executive. For the first quarter of the year, you would be paid as a president. The second quarter, you would have to hit executive or higher in rank each month to earn the presidential pool. So it's always your highest rank achieved. You have to maintain at least that or higher. If you drop down a rank, then you would not earn the presidential pool. And that explains this right here. Bonus calculations. With this pool, all presidential ranks are enabled to earn additional money on a quarterly basis on the company's National Group Value Points, the GVP we talked about. This is equivalent to 1.5% of the total quarterly GVP. And it's divided between the presidents and above who fulfill the requirements we just went over. Now, I'm going to explain this to you. It's all in black and white right here. But this is what happens. A lot of people want to know, how's it all divided up? Well, here's the easiest way to describe it. If you are a qualified platinum in the presidential pool, you're going to earn 25%, because we split it up 25% equally among platinums, diamonds, executives, and presidents. You're going to earn 25% share and split 25% of the bonus pool between just you and the other qualified platinums that met the requirements. But you also get to take part in the diamond share and the executive share and the president share. But you get to take part in your own share with just platinums. If you are a diamond, you get to take part in the diamond share plus the executive share plus the president share. If you're an executive, you get to take part in the executive share and the president share. If you're president, you get to take part in just the president share. So obviously, as you move up in rank, you get to split more money with less people, hence more money in your pocket. So that's how the 25% is broken down. The pool will have 4 quarters during the year. Those who qualify will receive their bonuses the following month. So January, February, March, the bonus that's calculated for this quarter will be paid in April. And you can see this quarter paid in July, this quarter October, this quarter in January. Now, developing a manager A, just to clarify a little bit more, going through the form, one of the requirements to collect the pool is to create a new manager A during the quarter. This has to be a personally enrolled manager A. Again, can be placed anywhere in your organization. It can be a new distributor, an advisor, or a coordinator that has never achieved a higher rank in the past, at least in the past 12 months. So let me give you an example. Again, they only have to hit it one time during the quarter. Not every single month during the quarter, just one time. So if someone in December is a new distributor or an advisor or a coordinator, and then in January you help develop them to a manager A, you've met that requirement of developing them to a manager A. If during February and March they drop back down to a coordinator, that's okay. It doesn't affect their it doesn't affect your status of developing a manager A because you've already done it one time. Extra bonus. There is a possibility of earning an extra one-time bonus of $3,000. This will be paid if the new manager A reaches a presidential rank in the next quarter. This has to be done in 2 consecutive presidential pools, not a 6-month term. An example would be, in January, if you develop your manager A, and then February and March comes along, whether they hit it or not, doesn't matter. You've already developed the manager A. But during 2 consecutive quarters, if you take one person and you help them become presidential, you will earn $3,000. Now, if you help 4 people become presidential, you're not going to earn 3,000 times 4. It's only on one person, because all a requirement is to develop one person into a manager A one time. But what we're doing is allowing you, if you want to stick with that person and help them become president, we'll pay you an additional $3,000 extra bonus. New presidents to participate in the pool. In case a director turns to being a president during the quarter, he or she will be eligible to start participating in the pool on the next immediate quarter. So if someone is a director in January and they become a president in February and they're president in March, they would not earn the pool for that quarter. They would be qualified to start earning the pool if they met the qualifications on the second quarter. So I wanted to give you that example, and there's 2 other examples down here on the bonus pool. Your back office, you'll be able to see your titles and different things like that. Additional policies, buying ranks, manipulating information, or any type of fraud is prohibited. Ardyss reserves the right to audit all the results. Here's the bottom line. The presidential pool is for those leaders who want to step it up a notch. This is something that is a very lucrative pool, and as the company continues to grow, this pool will become much more substantial. In the beginning, we take the same amount of volume that we talked about, 1.5% of the global value points, and we split that between all the qualified presidents and higher. Right now, that number is not going to be as large as it's going to be in 2 years because the company will grow. So start now, build your foundation, and we will see you at the top.